La Policía de Investigaciones de Chile es una institución policial que este año conmemora 90 años de servicio a la comunidad, lo cual se ve reflejado a través del arduo trabajo que a diario realizan los más de 12.000 funcionarios que la integran. El profesionalismo, la dedicación y el compromiso de nuestros policías son algunos de los componentes que contribuyen a brindar seguridad a la nación a través de la investigación técnica y científica de los delitos, especialmente aquellos de alta complejidad y contra el crimen organizado transnacional. Desde nuestros inicios nos hemos adaptado para enfrentar los cambios delictuales de cada época, leyendo el entorno, siendo flexibles e innovadores, creando acciones y modelos que busquen contribuir a la seguridad de la ciudadanía. Entre ellos, puedo destacar particularmente el programa Micro-Tráfico 0, tendiente a erradicar puntos de distribución de drogas a nivel barrial, lo que mejora la calidad de vida y las posibilidades de desarrollo de sus residentes. Debo resaltar la importancia que tiene para nuestra institución el poder visibilizar nuestro exitoso modelo de trabajo, el cual se ha ido perfeccionando de tal forma que logró un reconocimiento a nivel internacional el año pasado. En esta ocasión, es un honor poder ser uno de los participantes y postulantes para alcanzar el prestigioso premio Best Practice Competition, generando así la posibilidad de dar a conocer esta innovadora muestra de buenas prácticas y de esta forma contribuir para que este modelo y sus excelentes resultados de reducción de inseguridad puedan ser replicados en otras urbes del mundo.
The Investigative Police of Chile is the police force in charge of criminal investigation of complex crimes and immigration security in the country, in particular, the organized crime. The PDI is based throughout the whole country. The investigation of drug trafficking crimes represents one of the greatest challenges for the investigation, since the crime takes place at different levels. This is from international, national, even local trafficking. Regarding this, the PDI developed an innovative mechanism to address the phenomenon considering changes from the organizational perspective, its integration with the criminal prosecution system, and intersectionality with other public services at the local level. All this to contribute to the reduction of the victimization of related crimes and the perception of insecurity in the community. This innovation consists in complementing the historical focus based on investigation of large quantities of drugs into a solution focused on the emerging crime phenomenon of the local micro-trafficking. The program considered the creation of 97 investigative teams specialized in the prosecution of trafficking crime at the neighborhood level. A specialized work model was designed to address the phenomenon, which includes the preparation and permanent retraining of investigative teams, and coordination through management and benchmarking teams, in addition to criminal analysis and police intelligence for the detection of drug sales points in small quantities. The intersectionality considers an integrated work between local municipalities and different state entities. A shift was made towards transferring police work to neighborhoods and populations impacted by violence, fear and social vulnerability, among other phenomena derived from micro-trafficking. At an internal level, the program created the Management and Benchmarking Department for monitoring, evaluation, and the continuous capacity building. Also, it incorporated the National Center for Crime Analysis. Today, the MT0 project has 360 trained police officers, distributed into 97 MT0 teams that have the tools to efficiently and effectively address the crime. At a national level, currently deploys its service in 346 communes throughout the country. At a global level, the model has been exposed in multiple forums, and also it has been improved with the support of many other police corps. The allies of the MT0 program at the local level are key entities of the territory, such as municipalities, neighborhood councils, and more. An annual municipal instance created by law, called Community Security Councils, is carried out in order to diagnose and plan a public security strategy, where all these entities come together to identify the micro-trafficking sale points, being of greater relevance those located in the vicinity of educational systems. In this way, this network acts in an integral and coordinated manner once the police intervention of the MT0 teams has been carried out. The deployment is carried out through a continuous improvement process, where the stakeholders take part in different stages in order to guarantee effective investigations adapted to the needs of the community. MT0 is the first police strategy adopted as a state public security strategy. Since 2015, it has been permanently financed by the state. The use of technological tools was designed for the prosecution of crime, for improving the quality of evidence, and for managing information and knowledge of the crime phenomenon. The information and knowledge management, as well as the permanent review of similar experiences in other foreign police forces, has enabled to design operational strategies adapted to the needs of the community according to the particularities of each territory. This challenges the organization to periodically redesign its processes and constantly retrain its personnel to address the evolving phenomenon of micro-trafficking. The success of the program has allowed it to act together with other stakeholders, thus allowing a linkage beyond the police. The operational results achieved show that since the beginning of the program, more than 4,700 kilos of drugs have been seized. In terms of art seizures, the plan has enabled the recovery of 2,131 units in the last 8 years. Since 2015, the MT0 program has achieved more than 23,000 procedures, with more than 24,000 arrested offenders in a period of time of 8 years. These significant figures have allowed the governmental budgetary entity to grant since 2015 an annual funding equivalent to $2 million. Both figures show upward curves that were only interrupted by the country's social crisis in 2019 and the beginning development of the global pandemic of COVID-19. The implementation of the MT0 program has strengthened the police and community link, significantly increasing the social approval of the PDI and its legitimacy as a specialized investigative police. The foregoing has enabled PDI to position itself as a reliable and close public institution, with a growth of 23% of approval in the last few years. The experience of the MT0 program has evolved towards the investigation of other crimes related with neighborhood micro-trafficking, such as violation of the Weapons Act, illicit association, homicides, and money laundering, all of which has interfered with the criminal activities within the neighborhood. The population has changed its perception of the drug trafficking impact as well, due to the police procedures in the neighborhood and the resulting arrests. The more arrests the PDI achieves, the safer the population is. The program has been recognized nationally by the competent authority, being the only public safety program qualified with excellence. At the international level, the program has been exported to Mexico and Argentina, as well as being recognized by the community of countries that make up the Southern Common Market. In 2023, the MT0 program was awarded among the best practices at the World Police Summit held in Dubai. Likewise, the program has been well received by the community, since it has improved the perception of insecurity and reduced victimization by related crimes. Finally, the good relationship with the community and other public organizations, together with the application of innovative investigative methodologies, has made it possible to achieve more efficient results, increasing the number of people convicted for this type of crime. PDI was awarded at the 2023 World Police Summit, held in Dubai, with the Excellence in Anti-Narcotics Program Award, selected within 90 police agencies in 32 countries. This award recognized the MT0 program as one of the best police programs in Latin America, allowing other police agencies, such as the Argentinian, Mexican, Uruguayan, and Paraguayan police forces, to learn and to replicate part of its pillars according to their own territorial characteristics. MT0 has managed to address an emerging and constantly evolving criminal phenomenon through investigation methodologies with neighborhood relevance and integration with the security and justice system. With a nationwide operational deployment, the work method has achieved national and international recognition for its impact on the reduction of neighborhood crime. MT0 will implement strengthened police procedures, simultaneously approaching multiple micro-trafficking hotspots. Also, it will incorporate different crime areas in order to fight other crimes related to micro-trafficking, especially focused on the patrimonial disarticulation of the organized crime. The strategy seeks to capitalize on the learning that has been generated throughout the program, strengthening the institutional capacity to continuously improve.
Durante los últimos años, equipos de MT0 de la PDI han logrado sacar de circulación droga y armas en distintos puntos críticos del país.
Detectives de Micro-Tráfico Cero han logrado capturar
personas detenidas por venta de droga al menudeo en poblaciones que tiene sentencia condenatoria. Anualmente, la PDI reentrena y certifica a hombres y mujeres responsables de investigar puntos de venta de droga, que a la fecha han reducido puntos de microtráfico.
Plan MT0 es uno de los programas de seguridad pública mejor evaluados por la Dirección de Presupuestos. Por esto mismo, se ha internacionalizado y ha exportado a México y Argentina.
Seguimientos cercanos a colegios han realizado oficiales de la PDI, reduciendo los puntos de venta de microtráfico de drogas considerablemente.